Okay, tonight we are going to talk about the Garlic Festival shooting, if we may. Now, some details are still a little sketchy. Please forgive me if I misspeak or if I make a correction. I might do an updated video later. The shooter was a 19-year-old person who is Italian and Iranian. Now, that is a crazy mix, my friends. I've never seen that mix before in my life. Was this jihad? Was this mafia? I don't know. But he was disturbed. You gotta be disturbed. Okay, if you're gonna do this, you gotta be a really disturbed fucking piece of shit. Okay, normal guys don't do this shit. Now, okay. The Garlic Festival is an outdoor event in that area of California. And they have giant event, carnivals, festival. You've probably seen this in some of your hometowns. Okay. And it is outdoors. It is a fenced-in area, but it's very, very large compound. Police, fire, and medical were already on standby. I'm gonna try to put links down below to a press conference that happened yesterday, because it's now 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday, and they'll tell you what they had. They had paramedics. They always have paramedics there because some guy might end up eating something and choking on it. Some guy might have a food allergy and find out the hard way. We got a couple thousand people there together. Some guy might have a heart attack, so it's always beneficial to have some first responders on the scene. Okay, security, police, stuff like that. It was a weapons-free zone, but they probably felt comfortable because they had a lot of security there. Police, they don't forget a lot of them. Like, who? Ever hear that old saying? Who the fuck is gonna make a move with all these cops around? I've heard it too. I've probably spoken it. I've gone to Disney World and I've had to go through all that bullshit security they got now. It's really intense now. And I've said, well, this much security, I feel safe. I'm here to tell you, my friends, I'm wrong. I don't feel safe nowhere no more. Okay, I made a mistake saying if you go to a big event with a lot of cops, you gotta be safe. And it was weapons free entirely. No pepper spray, no pocket knife, no gun, no nothing. Now, individual did have an SKS rifle, which as you know is 7.62 by 39, stripper fed, internal box mag, blah blah blah, 10 round only. And there is the D model, which feeds AK mags, or there is that Tapco attachment you can take the fixed mag out and put a 30. Yeah. He had a regular SKS rifle, what I'm hearing, and obviously they say assault rifle bullshit. On the media is. Well, he apparently crossed the ravine and cut his way through a fence to get inside to bypass the security. How extensive was the security? I've heard cops in press conferences saying they won, they checked bags, but he went through the security by cutting through a fence. And he just opened up and bang, 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 bang. And don't forget, you just point a gun and boom, boom, boom. Okay, thousands of people clustered together, you don't gotta aim good. Okay, it's literally, you could literally take the gun like this video and go boom, and someone will get hit. And these things, we tend to see innocent guys go down. We had a guy in his 20s, 13-year-old girl, 6-year-old boy. Okay, so this wasn't fucking funny at all. Now, police did see and hear the shots and all of the bullshit within seconds, and they were on the scene, and they drew their guns, and they were able to defeat him. And I've said before, we had a cop in my hometown who's a detective lieutenant now, who, when she was on her rookie year, shot a guy with a rifle with her. He was aiming a rifle at her, and she shot him with her 9mm Glock 19. He survived. He's got to wear a colostomy bag. Yeah. Well, the cops were able to essentially draw down and eliminate him. They said he was taken into custody. I assume they shot him arrested him, and he died later on at the scene. We were hearing stories of guys putting people in the trucks. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to add some security improvements of my own. 2 days ago, I would have said this was bullshit, but now I'm not. Yes, this is empty, and my holster is on my fucking gym pants. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my pants are gonna fall down now. Okay. What they could do is, for future reference, and I'm not gonna fault the cops because I didn't think of this myself until this yesterday morning. What they could do is, you have a perimeter fenced off, like a rectangular perimeter. If you have a cop standing like this on one corner, and don't forget, I watch a four-way intersection, right? He can pivot, and he can look all the way down this way, and all the way down this way, and have another cop on the opposite corner, and they can look this way and this way. And you would have a barrier set up where this is the fence, few feet away, police tape, police do not cross, and don't let civilians come in between here and here. That way, if you're the cop on duty and you see a civilian, you say, "Get the hell out right now, I'm gonna arrest you. This is police only in here." And that way, if a guy comes in, you know to put your guard up. And if you see the guy with, fence cutters, wire cutters, and a fucking rifle, you know to draw down. Now, drawing down with a pistol, you have to draw and present. Okay, that takes 1 second. Couple that with the fact that you're probably going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You're probably going to be in a hurry, and you're going to be, 50, 70, 520 feet away. I would suggest now, make the cops carry their, yes, this is clear too. Peekaboo. I would say make the cop use his long gun. This is standard practice for a long gun. You stand with the long gun like this, finger off the trigger like this. That way you don't gotta draw from the holster, and you don't have to have it sling up. Okay? So what the cop would do is the cop would stand there with his rifle, which most likely will be an AR platform. And if he saw a guy with a fucking wire cutter and a fucking rifle, boom. Up and boom. The rifle was more accurate than the pistol, and the rifle was more powerful than the pistol. Okay? That's what I would add from now on. 2 guys on opposite pies, opposite corners, with a long gun. And my hands are dirty now. This fucking thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's gross, right? Gotta wash the fucking door too now. I think that's my door. Yeah. So I would advocate that now. And that way you can just control the perimeter from being breached this way. Now you yourself, okay, what can you do? Well, do you have a weapon? Well, I do. Why do I have a weapon? Because I am exempt from the police search. I show my ID and I go in. I don't get searched. If I want to carry a pocket knife or a fixed blade, I carry one. And they see me with it, I walk right in. I don't get searched, my friends. So I would have been in there and I would have had a method to defend myself. Now, is that always feasible? No, it is not. We've gone over this before with movie theater shootings. If you have thousands of people all together going apeshit, trust me when I tell you this, my friends. You pulling out a gun means nothing. These cops, they literally had to run probably within 3 feet of him to effectively kill him. And even then, they didn't get there until most of the crowd had dispersed, thank God, and 3 innocent guys went down, and more guys got injured. Okay? So even if you are a fucking Navy SEAL, I don't care, you could be a Navy SEAL. Okay? You will not be able to put a bullet on the target with that many guys running around. You can't do it. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. You can't. Okay? It's like if I fucking fire a bullet at Yankee Stadium in the crowd and I hit a soda. That's how hard it will be. Okay? These cops ran in when everyone else ran out. And they ran in and they ran up close. It wasn't a joke at all, my friends. Now, why is this important? Well, that's the reason. Now, you're an off-duty cop. And cops are exempt from the search too, and some police departments require you to be armed. So you, the cop, off-duty, would walk around, flash your badge, go inside. Well, you're wearing civilian clothing, there's an active shooter, and you're pulling your gun out. What are they going to mistake you for? Another shooter. It happens. So if you're an off-duty cop with your gun on you, I would say don't pull that gun out unless you are within 2 feet and are almost guaranteed to make your shot. What if you're a civilian? You have a backpack. Is there a chair around? Okay. Is there a rock around? Well, you gotta understand that I can't tell you to do that. That's a very, very, very personal decision you gotta make yourself. And you gotta understand that you may not survive it. You're not guaranteed to survive. If there's like 5 or 6 guys walking around and you see the shooter that close, you're like, let's get him now. You gotta understand where you're going forward, your friends are going backwards. You never know. But that's a decision you gotta make. And you gotta hit him hard and fast. Especially when he's got a rifle in his hand firing at you. And best opportunity to do that is when he's reloading. Okay? If I was there and he was like right next to me, when he went to reload, I would immediately rush in with the throat. Or I would have, if I'm a member of the police department and I have my ID and I just go through the security with a weapon, I can stab him and throw my knife. But like I said, it's very, very personal. You gotta be very close. I hate to say it, but you're probably better off running. It's probably the better, do you have a weapon? Are you that close to him? Is there an opportunity? You gotta take it into consideration. It's not that easy. You may very well be better off turning and running. That's what I would do, probably. Okay, I mean, it's hard to say, but it's the truth. This is not fantasy. This is not a fucking movie. One guy was able to take his truck, come in, and pick guys up and take them out. Okay, where was his truck? Was he a fucking vendor? Because a lot of times you have a vendor with a stand, and they bring their truck into the park and park next to their stand and unload merchandise out of the truck. Yeah, that's cool. I understand that. He probably did that. But, it's very, very, very personal. If I come in my truck, am I going to be running guys over by accident? Okay, is the truck going to be overcrowded with 5,000 guys? Your truck can only hold so many people. If you got like a pickup truck, that can only hold so many guys before it starts to drag, or they may turn it over, or they may surround it, you may be fucking blocked in. If the bad guy's close, he may get into the truck himself. You never fucking know. So I would say, unless you are confident you can knock him down with shit, I would say turn and run. You're in a weapons-free zone, so unless you are a member of the department yourself, you're probably not carrying a gun. That is the truth, my friends. Now I'm going to leave a video down below for Such, because Such did a video about protecting yourself from being trampled. About having arms this way. If it drops, leave it alone. Okay, stay conscious, stay up. Okay, the number one problem here is trampling. Okay, and I've used examples many, 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 many times. Okay, if you were to watch one of those TV demonstrations where you have a 5'1" 100-pound masseuse come out, and she has this really big guy, and she says, I'm gonna massage this guy. She tells him to lay down on a fucking floor mat. Takes his socks off, stands on his back, and she's washing her toes, she's washing his spine, watching his neck. Okay? Now, if you were to take that girl and throw her down on the ground and have 20 or 30 people, some of them bigger than me, run on her, they're gonna kill her. Okay, the human bodies can only hold so much weight. Okay, they can only hold so much weight. Alright? That is the truth. You've seen people lay on beds of nails and have someone stand in them, and okay, you've seen guys crouch on all fours and someone stand on their back, do something, okay? You've seen guys do push-ups with girls sitting on them, okay? You've seen a lot of that shit. But when your body is pressed down on the ground and you are being forced into the ground, your head is being stepped on, your neck is being stepped on, your spine is being stepped on directly, okay? People wearing their shoes, okay? That is gonna hurt bad. Also, someone could trip over you. Like, you could have someone on the ground being stepped on, and someone could run and trip over them and fall down, and now they're being stepped on too. Okay? You could have a guy sitting at a table looking at, it was a food festival, and he could be looking at all these wonderful foods and spices, and next thing you know, pop, pop, pop. And before he knows it, there are guys just rushing forward, and this big rush of forward, people get knocked into tables, people get knocked into tents, people get knocked into cars. Okay, there's a chair in the middle of the way because the guy was sitting there. A minute later, the chair's toppled over and guys falling over it. Okay, that is chaos. People break bones. People become paralyzed, and they even said a lot of the injuries were from people being trampled and knocked around. You could drop a fucking baby, and you could be running with your baby, and next thing you know, you're being knocked around. The baby's on the ground. It's terrifying, but it's the truth. It's scary. So I would be very conscious of trying to keep myself up rather than fall down. If I had a person that was small, like a child, I'd want to, if they couldn't run fast enough on their own, I'd want to pick them up, put them on my shoulder, and run with them, if I could. Yeah. Especially your little friend, you're like, if you have a girlfriend or a wife or a daughter who's like 4'11", 5 feet, okay, real skinny girl, okay? She goes down, that's it, she's dead. Also, the problem is that there's so many guys, you could have 1,000 guys running in 1,000 different directions. And that's the issue. And this was very, very, very sudden. The motherfucker cut through the fence, came in, and there he was. He was there faster than shit. Okay? Would I try to hide? Probably not, because if you take a table, turn the table over, the bullet, 5.56, 7.62 by 39, rifle bullets are going to penetrate fast and hard. Okay, even 9mm. I've seen 9mm bullets pass through steel and shit because of the velocity. It's fucking magnum power. Okay, pick up a rifle and put an 18 or 22-inch barrel on it for a gas rifle, and boom. Okay, that fucker's gonna travel fast. Okay, so if you turn a table over and hide behind it, okay, you might as well be hiding behind a piece of paper. The only effective cover you have is a car engine block. That's the only effective cover possible. And there'll be a million guys running past you, running around. The bad guy may still be coming around. So this is one of those things. Now, do you want to attend a weapons-free event? I don't know. That's your decision to make. But I now feel that I am not safe anymore. I used to feel safe. Listen, I'm at a weapons-free event. I had to get through a metal detector to get here. I had to be wanted. I had to have guys put the thing on my ass to get here. Okay? There's armed cops every 5 feet. I feel safe. Not anymore. It is terrifying. And that's the case. We do this all the fucking time. Okay, well, you know the rules, okay? If you can have a weapon, have one. Even if it's pepper spray, even if it's a knife. If you can't have one, think of one. Rock, book bag, bottle, chair. Improvised weapons, but weapons nonetheless. If the guy is within 2 feet of you, whether or not you engage is your decision, not mine. Always look around you. Always be cognizant of where is the exit. Several exits, okay? Well, the exit is that door. Really? How many guys are standing by that door? 500. Okay. Is it the exit now? No. Look for the emergency exit. Okay? Look for the window. Look for the back door. Look for the side door. Look for the side fence. Look for if there's a building, like if you're in a big outdoor event. If there's a building, even if it's a small building, look at that. Okay? Can you run behind that tent and disappear? Can you run into that tent and run down the block? Every event is different. But try to see if, God forbid, I need to make a getaway or I need to pull guys behind cover, what is around me. Always be aware. Also, be aware of the people. Okay? Look for people acting suspicious, okay? If you got a guy looking around very, very intent like this. Like a fucking cyborg, okay? Tell someone. Don't be shy to, if there's a cop walking around, don't be shy to say, okay? And he may say to you, that's one of my guys. Okay. That guy with the really big guys looking at me like fucking Luca Brasi, looking at every single person, he's an undercover cop. Okay, fine. That's the lot security. Okay, fine. But don't be shy to say to the cop, listen, man, I'm worried. What the fuck is going on down there? If you see something broken, tell someone. Okay? If you walk by a door and the door's busted in, tell someone, what the fuck is that door doing busted in? Did it happen just now? If you see a hole in a fence, ask them, is it a maintenance worker? Was there an accident 2 hours ago? What the fuck is going on? Now in this case, it was very, very sudden. He cut, he came, he shot. And he did the right time because everybody was distracted, people looking around. You know how people are these days, they fucking text, they talk on their cell phone, they talk to their girlfriend, okay? They yell at their fucking kids. You know how it is at a fucking public event, okay? Okay, they're talking about their dog. You know what goes on, okay? They're looking at the food. They're looking at the music. Okay, they're looking at the sky. They're looking at everything. And when you're looking at everything, in reality, you're looking at nothing. That is just the truth. That's the way it's human nature. Okay, unless you have a guy who's like an ex-Navy SEAL, okay, or someone like that, they're probably gonna be fucking delirious. Another thing, in public, stop getting drunk. I got drunk too. It was fun. Okay, it's not fun no more. Okay, I know how you go to these events. We have wine festival. Okay, my friend's gonna drive home, so I'll drink as much as I fucking damn well please. Okay. If you're shit-faced drunk, you're not gonna be paying attention, and you're not gonna be able to respond to shit. So when you're in public, sample the liquor, be cool about it, and keep yourself visual. Ladies, in public, no more fucking high heels. Okay? First of all, okay, we don't care how tall you are. Okay? Take your fucking high heels off. Your flip-flops. Can you get out of your flip-flops in 1 second? No, then wear sneakers. My feet are hot. I don't give a fuck if your feet are hot. Okay? If you cannot get your feet out of those slippers or out of those flip-flops literally within 1 second. Okay? In practice, tell your friend, grab me. Run at me. Okay? I'm 3 feet away from you. I'm 3 feet away. If I run to you, if you're not out of the flip-flop, by the time I get to you, it's too late. because flip flops throw you off balance. High heels, you might as well be on your knees with your feet tied. Okay? Wear sneakers in public. Okay? Because you may be called to run like that. That's how fast, like that. Boom, go, run. That's how fast it takes. Keep the little kids close. Okay, I know it's a public event. I know all your friends are there. I know it's a nice community and all that's great. But keep your kids close, because the last fucking thing you want to do is hear a fucking gunshot and be like, where are my kids? Keep the little kids close. Teach the older kids, the 12 and 13-year-olds, if they're going to walk away, what do? If they hear a gunshot, do they know to run? Okay, do they know to run as far away from the gunshot as possible? That's what you gotta teach your kids to be cautious in public, look around and shit. You gotta learn this, not me. They gotta learn this, not me. That is the truth. We live in a scary fucking time, man. This is fucking petrifying. Okay, I go out in public, I'm looking at every fucking body suspiciously, okay? I got a pocket knife, I got the fucking Leatherman, the K-bar rather. Okay, I got something like where the fuck I am, okay? I got the rescue tool, which is the weapon itself, okay? I got my keys, okay? Be vigilant. Look around. And you gotta understand that sometimes it's still not enough. This motherfucker still got in. The police took him down in less than 1 minute. This entire ordeal lasted less than 1 minute. Yet, 3 guys died. A 6-year-old, 13-year-old, and a 20-something. They're dead. That's how fast it happens. The best cop in the world probably couldn't have done better. That's the truth. Okay? By the time the first shot is heard, the only chance that you would have had at stopping this is if a cop was literally within line of sight as he came in and saw the rifle come up. And the cop shot him and killed him. That's the only way it could happen without bloodshed. It's scary. The only thing I can ask you to do is pray and be vigilant. Okay, thank you.